everybody, this is Marjorie. I've just been having an argument there with my pal Senga. She says to me, Marjorie, are you wearing that top again? Did you not wear that top a few weeks ago? You told me that you were wearing a different top every week. I says, I'm wearing a different top every week. She says, but I've seen that again before. You wore that a few weeks ago. I says, Senga, no I didn't. I says, the one I wore a few weeks ago, it had some lovely lace round about the collar, but it was black and white. I says, this is pink and purple and some black fleurs. It's nice, isn't it? I don't know what this wee bit here's for. You wonder what some designers think, don't you? When they're designing something, do they run out of fabric, or do they just think it'd be nice to have a wee doily round here? But anyway, I got this. This is actually my mother's. My mother bought this for herself, and I don't know if it didn't fit her or she didn't like it, but she gave it to me. And I says, well, you know me, I mean, I would wear anything because I'm the kind of person that can carry anything off. You know, I've got a very wide wardrobe. I've just got a wee sore eye there. I'm doing well this week, I know. Got a wee sore eye. Got a wee sore eye and I've got my cold sore. Oh, anyway. But it made me think when Senga was talking about all my clays. I says, do you know who else has got a lot of clays? Senga? The Queen. Oh, I love the Queen. Oh, the wee Queen. What's she now? She's about 106. I mean, that woman has devoted her life to this country. Oh, now, how many outfits must she have? Can you imagine? See if you got all her outfits over the years when she was a young lassie to now. I mean, that would fill a warehouse. I mean, I would reckon that the Queen has more outfits than Shirley Bassey. I once watched a documentary about Shirley Bassey, you know, and she was talking about in Cardiff, what do you call that bay? Lion, giraffe, monkey, tiger bay, right? Now, Shirley Bassey's got a big factory. And she keeps all her old frocks because Shirley Bassey, here's a wee fact for you. This is an interesting wee fact. Shirley Bassey only wears the one frock the one time. Now, they might take wee bits off and add it to new wee bits, but she never wears the same frock in its entirety. You kind of, I mean, she never wears the same one twice. She never wears it more than once, not even 3 times. So, and that got me thinking about the Queen and the royal family. Well, I like the royal family. Oh, and I love the Queen. Now, the Queen, here's somebody. The Queen can carry anything off. Even, what was the thing she was at? What was it? Is it Changing of the Guard or the Troop in the Colour or something? And she wore the lime green. Remember the lime green? The carriage came out of Buckingham Palace and I thought it was Kermit sitting in the carriage. But, oh, she's a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful woman and, I mean, selfless. I mean, day in, day out, she's got the corgis biting at her ankles. She never complains. She just gets on with it. She's a true British legend. She's like, who's she like? Danny LaRue. Now, he's got a lot of frocks as well. Oh, that's something they've all got in common, the Queen, Danny LaRue and Shirley Bassey. I mean, you've never really thought the 3 of them in the same sentence, have you? Anyway. And I see all the events, or I tune into all the telly things and I watch the royal weddings and the christenings, and all the different things. I mean, the royal wedding, see when it was William and Kate's wedding, well, I was with my mother. I says to my mother, right, well, we were off the work, mind, but we got the day off work. You know, it was a national holiday, and so we got the sandwiches made in the morning, and they were put in the fridge, and we had the cakes, and we had the crisps. Because we didn't want to lose any of the action, you know. And of course, you sit and you watch the Hale wedding for 8 o'clock in the morning, about 5 in the afternoon. I mean, you're literally watching the police taking the barriers away and watching folk walking home. And then we sat at about 9 o'clock and watched the highlights. And I thought, what are we watching the highlights for? We've seen the whole thing. And the outfits. Oh, there's something else, aren't they? Was it William and Kate's wedding? Princess Anne turned up. She looked as if she just stuck something on to run around to the spa. Hard working though, Princess Anne. Hard working. I watched a documentary about her and oh my God, the woman never stops. I don't know how she gets to her bed. Maybe she doesn't get to her bed. Maybe she's just running about from one place to the other. And then there's, what are the 2 princesses? What are the 2 princesses called what are they called? Beatrice and Aubergine. Well, remember them at the wedding? Remember the hats? I was absolutely howling. I was holding on to my mother saying, what are they wearing? One had a pretzel in her head and the other looked like a Mexican wave. Anyway, so that's the royal family. Famie thinks she's a member of the royal family. You know, my posh pal Famie down the road, she thinks she's something else. So I'm going to visit her she's got a new carpet, right? So it'll be shoes off at the end of the street. So I'll wait and see her new carpet and keep her happy. You know, she's, come and see my new carpet, Marjorie. I was like, oh, all right. Do you think I've never seen a new carpet before? Anyway, going to Famous to see her new carpet, So I'll see you tomorrow. Take care of yourselves, everybody, and Be good. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye.